Hello, people. Still struggling with lighting in here. Ah, there we go. Happy Monday to ya. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. That's enough of my singing. I'm back. Another week. God has blessed me with another day, another week. Hopefully, bring you some more seeds of wisdom, or maybe not seeds of wisdom, just I don't know. Anyway, random stuff. Right, we're going in. So, if you watched last week or week and a half ago, I set the edification challenge to edify, build up people, give them props, big them up, whatever you want to call it. And I've been posting a little bit here and there after. I know some of you guys have taken it up, which is fantastic. Have you had any feedback from people? That's not why we're doing it, but it'd be good to know. So anyway, I've got gone a little bit Shakespeare on you tonight with the question: to edify or not to edify? And why do I pose that question? Anyway, little story. So on Saturday, I went to opticians for my 2-year checkup with my glasses, and for reasons which are not really that significant. But anyway, I went to a different opticians. So I usually go to Specsavers, but now I decided to go to Tesco opticians. They were closer to me. It just worked out with having the young family, meant I can get there quicker and come back quicker. So anyway, went to Tesco's for the first time. Not knowing what to expect. To be honest, I thought I might get sold to be honest, because their eye tests were free. So I thought, their eye tests are free standard. So I thought, okay, they're not going to charge me, so they're going to try and hit me with glasses I don't need, what have you. So anyway, had a really good experience there. The guy, he was doing my eyes, was really softly spoken guy, but really, really friendly. It so happens that he used to work in London, near where I used to live. So, and he was telling me about the opticians. Literally, it was the size of a box room. So, yeah, he shared that story with me, and yeah, it was really friendly guy. It turns out my prescription, my eyes have actually got slightly better, which is great. I still need to wear glasses. Doesn't explain why I'm not wearing glasses now, but. Yeah, he gave me some advice around that. I was really impressed with him. I was really impressed with the whole service. So I thought, you know what, let me ask if I can give some feedback, because yeah, so far I've been doing the edification challenge about people that we know. It may not necessarily be people in our lives right now, but people who have come through our lives in the past. But for, you know what, this guy's giving me good service. I had good service from everyone here. Why not let them know that? Why not edify them? So I asked the lady. They actually adjusted my current glasses. Although I didn't buy any glasses at the time, I'm intending to go back when I've got more time and pick some out. But I was having problems with my spare pair, so they just adjusted them for free. So I walked out of there without spending a penny. But yeah, the service they gave me, it was paid service. It was fantastic. So I said to the lady, look, the optician was really friendly. Is there any way I can give him feedback? Just expecting to say, oh, here's a bit of paper, write it down or something like that. And she gave me one of these, which I'm showing you the wrong way. She gave me one of these. See, it's backwards, but it's actually got the optician's name on it, and it says, take part in the short survey. You can get 25 club card points, and you can win £1,000 gift card. But that's not the reason why. That's not the reason why I did it. I got good service. I wanted to let the guy know, because in this country, and I am, hold my hands up, I'm probably the most passionate or angry. You don't want to get me. Well, a few years ago, you didn't want to get me angry or give me bad service, especially when I knew I was in the right, because I used to go mad, and thankfully I'm a Christian. I calm down a bit, but I do tend to get a bit righteous. I get very passionate, especially I have these things, and I've worked for big companies before. Hey, Sammy, you missed my singing, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, I used to get very passionate. I believe in big companies. My experience on the whole is whenever I had an issue with them, no one takes responsibility. It's always passed from department to department. I think because these companies are so big, I get lost. So I'm very passionate about seeing things through to the end and make sure the customer is being communicated with at all stages if they're dissatisfied. So often, and I think is in this country, we have a negative. We're quick to give feedback when we're not getting the service we expect, when something's gone wrong, when something hasn't got the way we planned. We're very quick to pick up the phone, complain, I want compensation, blah, 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 this. But less so on when you've been given good service, or just what we might class normal service, or what we deem to expect. It's not. It doesn't take a minute just to say thank you, or you were efficient, or you really made my shopping experience easier. Just a little thing like that. So I want to kind of branch out the edification challenge to edify people that we don't know or we haven't met before, and we come across them. And it could be anything. For me, it was at the opticians. I'm going to give this guy, haven't done it yet, but I'm going to give him feedback. And yeah, you know what, I'm not going to, it's not about getting £1,000 or what have you. If I get the 25 copper points, then I might give away to charity. If I win the £1,000, it might be a different matter. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to give it. I've got great service. Why not let the guy know? You don't know. He might have come in there feeling totally rough, and he's given me the best service despite that. Let the guy know. I've worked in customer services before, and I've been on the brunt of angry customers, justifiably so. But it hasn't been something I've done. And we all know no one likes to get that kind of feedback. So let's give out some positive feedback. So what have you done today? Who have you come across today? Where have you been shopping? Have you seen the doctor? Have you seen the dentist, optician? Have you had good service? Have you had brilliant service? Let the person know. Write a short note, telephone call, email, Skype, Facebook. There's so many ways of getting in contact now. Most of these organisations now, they have these feedback forms and try and get us to yeah. And a lot of these companies, my company's included, does a recognition scheme. Our one's called Little Stars. We recognise people in our operations department who've gone above and beyond in customer service, and you try and give feedback with. Oh, good girl, Sammy. See, Sammy's already. Sammy, you should be on this video telling these people. I've only just started doing this. Well, I've done it on and off, but the conscious effort to do it. But where was I? So yeah, in our company, we give feedback to each other as colleagues about how we feel people have gone above and beyond. And part of what we're trying to do is trying to get into a feedback culture of continually and consistently giving feedback, so it just becomes a norm. You give people feedback. It doesn't always have to be good. It could be constructive as well. Just so instead of tends to be what happens in our business, we get our end of year reviews, and then all of a sudden a flurry of emails come across. Please give me feedback. Please give me feedback. Where it should be continuous. And Little Stars is one way of doing that. But it always, for me, it always seems to mean so much more when, on the odd occasion, a customer actually gives a testimonial to one of my colleagues. Just because we don't get them that often, it just means it just stands out so much more. So I know there's other companies doing this, and probably Tesco and doing this with this optician, the optician service they provide. So let's start giving people feedback. You know what I mean? Let's when we're at a restaurant, anywhere, the people who look after our children. Some people look after our children more than we look after them because of the modern world we lived in with the work-life balance and what have you. So yeah, I want to extend the edification challenge, not to people you just know, but people who you've never met before or you've just come across in your everyday life. Give them feedback, big them up, praise them. But trust me, you will not get person coming back to complain to you about giving them positive feedback, because it's probably so, they often get probably negative more than the positive. So let's make a difference out there. I'm not going to keep you any longer than I need to. Have a good week. Happy Monday to you. There you go, Sam. All right, I'm off. See you later. Bye. Liam. Liam's just joined. Liam, I'm just about to go. I've just been talking about edification, building people up. Good 2-minute summary. Yeah, building people up. I set a challenge a few weeks ago about giving positive feedback to people in our lives at the moment, and people have come through our lives, sending a voice note, sending a text message, just a one-way thing, letting them know how they've impacted you in a positive way. I went to the opticians on Saturday. Never been there before. Got a really good service. I asked them how can I give feedback. They gave me a little card, and I intend to give them feedback. So I'm just saying now, let's branch that out, not just to people who we know, but also people who we don't know who come through our lives. Who come through our working lives, whether we serve them in the shop or they serve us, dentists, fast food chain, what have you. So that's it. That's your little 2-minute summary. If you want more detail, watch the video. There's a little bit of singing in there as well. Only a little bit. Right, I'm off. See you later. Bye.